YouTube as well. So welcome Twitch, welcome YouTube, welcome everyone. 05 is in. We're gonna be getting the new builds. We got the Sacriligious lands already ready. We got the Sacriligious Soul plus Overpower plus Mendel as well. All the builds are out there, chat. We get it all. Let's hope we get the ring very early. Get the ring first try in a good roll or a bad roll. That's the thing, right? It's not just a simple roll. Wait, don't start yet. Look at us just looking good. What am I lacking currently? I'm still lacking my vampiric powers. They're not really correctly working. Varshan number 1. Two-handed scythe. I still need a max roll on that one, so I don't actually mind. Because I'm trying to get a 925. Oh, 905. But I need a 925. A Pacifico, it is 100% better here. There's no question about it. It has a lot to do. Ring of Red Furor. Show me, Shawnee. After spending 100 Fury. Oh, you got robbed with a low roll there. I mean, you got good attack speed, good Fury, good generation. Like the strength roll, I guess, is good, right? But damn, you got robbed on that 16%. Yikes. But I have to say, the picture of the ring looks so good in the game, actually. Thank you for resetting the dungeon before I'm too slow. New rings drop from Varshan. Yes, that's why we get all the Varshan resources. You know, that's why we were farming the past couple of days to get all the Varshan resources. And now we have already created builds. You can check them in the description below. I can give you the links under !builds 2. There is there's the command, but in YouTube they're in the description to my profile, and there's the brand new 3 builds already. With the Litless lands, which we're gonna play, featuring the ring. It's gonna come right here. Come on, give me that million. Give me that million. That's the helm. Robbery. Give it to me. Give the ring equipped? No, not yet, Richard. We're trying to get it right now. One of our friends already got it. That's the Red of Ring Furor. There's some Mother's Embrace. That's the wrong ring. Got a full group, but we'll ring your bell. Gonna join the run. Right now we're full. I mean, like, we can have 4 people in the team. Sorry that we can't have more. Oh wow, I just keep getting like rings with everything you could ever dream of. Wait, maximum minion life, blood orb. Oh man, they're almost good. Oh, you get the Butcher's Cleaver? Wait, from here? You get the Butcher's Cleaver from here? Huh. Such a fun weapon. I'm sad I can't take it. I'm sad oh, we didn't reset? Or did you just kill everything so fast? 2 visages in a row? Yeah, I got a visage 2 and a scream. My scream is maybe better. No, it's a 20% scream. It's actually trash. Trash scream. Trash scream, trash there. Millions. Do the millions. Come on. Two-handed size. I just want to see the ring. Hey, Matt, good to see you there. How are you doing? I hope you're all excited for the rings, Chan. That is a... Oh, that should have almost be a good roll. Trash, too. I'm still trying to find good pans for this build, so we are currently missing fantastic... We have good, decent pans, but not... Oh, you got another one, Shawnee? What? You got 2 already? And a low roll again? God, Shawnee got robbed, guys. He has 2... You get 2 rings of Red Furor, and both turn out to be bad. A robbery. First Varson instant ring. I'm doing something wrong. Or you're all hacking. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to get the ring right now so we can straight up jump into a tier 100 dungeon and try it out. But I'm so excited for this. This is the Litless Lance build. So this is the Litless Storm. And then we have the Sacriligious plus Overpower as well for you. These two are so good. And I can't wait to like showcase the full working build. Matt, also thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. Another new YouTube member, chat. Woob woob. Also, Klumphoov, guys, put down the 107 month. Yes, you heard Ryan. 107 month. The one or the other. 3 million. 3 million. 4 million. More. I need more. Oh, no. No unique. No unique. Robbed. I need to sell quickly. Give me a second. Last week we started going back into the office. That kind of sucks. Did you tell your boss that kind of sucks? And how does he dare to even, like, you know, want you in the office? I hope you gave him a nice yelling ad. Like, seriously, sir? With all due respect, I cannot come to work today. There's just simply no option. There's something incredible, utmost importance happening right now as we speak. I just laughed at you. Imbeciles. Running the latest minion build. Looking forward to a new build with these rings. I technically have a build with a ring. It's like a Infinimist. Oh, why can I not? It's like an Infinimist minion build that we put together. Interesting. Get the ring first kill. Could you all stop getting the ring first kill, please? Thank you. I mean, we're going to be busy trying, like, even if I get the ring right now. I mean, first I need a perfect roll ring, but that's not the point. I would still continue doing some Varshans with you. Because that's like the point. Also, chat, don't feel like you can't link up in the chat too. Have you got it yet? Nope, sadly not. Like just if you want to link up in the chat, you know, if you want to find like-minded people there, be my guest. Oh, I'm getting everything but chat. I'm getting everything but. Look at me. Getting robbed. Crash. 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 I found so too, Overflow. Mother's Embrace. Could you please stop getting Mother's Embrace? Because I still need a perfect Mother's Embrace. I'm not happy. I've been enjoying your tanky Litless Lance build. Dude, the Litless Lance build is so good. Does the ring require skills to be equipped? Yes. It literally says on the ring, autocast equipped skills. And it really puts an emphasis on equipped. It's not surprising that they made it this way, because if it wasn't equipped skills, it would just be broken. I mean, imagine just literally auto-casting Corpse Explosion just because. You try to prompt any? Yes, Overflow, but none turn as good as yours. Only +2 to Corpse, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, oh, I might have summoned this one a little bit too early. We need to wait with it. No, we don't need to wait with the DPS. Oh, that's a nice 6 millions. Oh, could you just stop not giving me anything? We're 2 Varshans right now without a unique drop at all. Gosh. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let's do here. Bloodwave fires 2 times. Oh, that's a nice max life roll. Screw me. Damage too close and overpower damage too. Yikes. That one gets kept. That's trash. Trash. I'm just making like my life easier, right? By sorting these things. Trash, 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 trash. So this is a great ring, chat. I mean, this might be even better than one of my rings here. Like this has overpower and max life roll, right? But it's it can't like roll that high max life because it's only a low item power ring. Are the ring drops in the game? Yes, the rings are dropping right now. Why no season 2 Bone Spear build from you? Too easy? Yes, pretty much, Jay. I mean, like Bone Spear is just no challenge to play. It's like it's literally like giving a baby a gun and having that baby murder a bunch of monkeys. It's too easy. So I prefer some more challenging builds that need some trickery, some shenanigans that are hard to build. I mean, but Bone Spear is not even hard to build. If you're asking someone for a Bone Spear build, like you're literally not understanding the game. You know what I mean? Like there's no just put points in Bone Spear, done. I don't mean this to hurt. It's just like it's so simple. Does anyone have Blood Surge minion build? I really want to see if it can work. It can work, Joel. We have a Blood Surge minion build on the channel, actually. A Blood Surge Summoner is already called. And yes, you can play the Sacriligious ring in there. I mean, each to their own, but it's just simply like I don't find it at all challenging. So I'd rather play something else. Pal Russia Iridescent Lube. Ooh, almost a good roll. Cooldown reduction being shitty. Show me. Shawnee, did you get your third one already? Shawnee, you absolutely disgusting persona. Stop it. Not funny. I mean, Tal Russia's loop is pretty good with a high roll unlucky hit and non-physical damage high roll. That's actually a good roll. Everyone. What's the best way to farm Varshan body parts? I mean, Tree of Whispers. Everything Tree of Whispers, just go. Fly away. What's rebuilt is hold one button and hasn't changed in the slightest since release. Exactly. Like since release, it's exactly been the same. Since release, the Paragon board has been the same. Every single node has been the same. Like literally nothing has changed about Bone Spear build. Whereas Overpower has greatly changed over. Like I've come up with so many different Overpower builds by now. It's pure joy for me, like how much variety there is in Overpower and generally what Overpower does and is able to do. Oh, hello, sweet angel mercy. What is Overpower? Overpower is the blue damage. Okay, let me double check. This is a terrible version again. This is a terrible piece of pans. Terrible, 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 terrible. And that is... Well, that one is actually interesting. It has total armor, damage reduction. Shit, it needed life. You get everything rid? Wait, do I still... I thought if I mark it as trash, it's going to get auto-disenchanted. Okay. Oh, sorry, I lost you, Chan. You got it, son of a disciple. Did you get a good roll? Click on all junk. Jesus, did I just press the wrong button? How do you get these rings? Killing Varshan. The Echo of Varshan that you can summon right now. We have quite some summons in the community. You kill him. I got another 7 myself. And then you get it. I mean, like already now in 5 tries, here Elbrek has gotten it 3 times. Like we have Sorry also that has it. So people are literally dropping it left, right, and center. Only Mr. P4wnyhof is seems to be unable to form a coherent. Oh godness, Christ the Almighty. Good evening, Hua. How are you doing? Howdy. But sorry, Blood Search minion build. Is there anyhow to fit in Ring of Mendel in it? Ring of Mendel in the Blood Search minion build sadly makes no sense, and I can tell you why. Because the chance for Mendel to proc on Blood Search is so infinitesimally so low that it just makes no sense. So you're literally like, it just makes no sense. What? I have been looking for this. That is 120% high roll. Yeah. I've been looking for this so much for my shadow build because right now I only have an 80% high roll. So literally 40% more damage. Mars, good to see there. How do the drops work on party? Oh, everyone gets their own specific drops. How do you fight the new boss? Which new boss? There's no new boss. I mean, there's Varshan here, but Varshan is just by doing Tree of Whispers. Then you get these materials here, and then with these materials you can summon. That's it. Like super easy. You want to summon them in World Tier 4 though, because if you summon them in World Tier 4, you also get Mucus Slick Axe, and these Mucus Slick Axe are needed to summon Duriel. Also, chat, be my guest, and also look in the chat. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching from right now, look in the chat for people to play with too. If you're looking for some Varshan rotations, maybe you can find some people to do them with. Ring, ladies and gentlemen, this could be it. This could be it. This could be my first one. X-Files works with Bone Storm, yes. Ooh. Oh, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's the first one. We're going for more, but I'll take it already with me. There you go, Chad. Oh, I went in too early. Would you stack Sacriligious with Mother Embrace or just have it replace Mothers in Blood Surge minion build? Replace. Definitely Sleepy. I would change also how the minion build works, and I would probably include Corpse Explosion too. But I'll need a better one to be happy, Chan. This is one of these rings. Like I need a perfect roll to be happy. Why are we live now? We're farming. Oh, look at the corpses exploding, chat. I'm not doing anything. Look, the corpses, they're just exploding. Look at me, Mom. Me just exploding. So we get the first version, Chad. But obviously we can't be happy with this. My problem right now is I'm not getting enough essence back. And out we go. Is there a unique gear that procs Corpse Explosion automatically? Yes, there's a new ring, Wazzy and J-Mill. This here. So the Ring of the Sacriligious, you automatically activate following equipped skills on corpses around you. Skeleton, Corpse Explosion, Tendrils. The thing is, you want this one also with the maximum rank of all corpse skills plus, because this one gives you plus in Corpse Explosion. And if you don't have all the ranks in corpse skills plus, then it's literally not worth it yet. So we need to get a better version. All trash. People just stop dropping things here. Get me in there. Need that ring? Yes, that's why we're farming Varshan, my friend. That's why we're farming. I'm gonna kill Varshan tonight until we have it, but it's already working, as you can see. Pretty fine. The range is also pretty good. Like, see, I'm standing here, and that's the range in which it actually automatically triggers Corpse Explosion. That's quite good. Because it means if you're zooming around, right, that you're actually able to get it done. Relatively simple. But I can Blood Mist right now, correct? And the corpses around me actually explode out of it. Oh, good old 3 million, Sean. Oh, that's another ring. Chat, it might be a better one. Come on. Any knows if there's a shadow damage source for Sork? Nope. That's another one. Corpse skills. Yes. What? Holy. That's it. That's the perfect. Yeah, that's that one is truly one for the books, Chan. But where does he save it right now? Because I'm not sure where he's saving my screenshot with like I think he's not saving my screenshot correctly where he is supposed to be saving it. You should be saving it on the desktop. Sorry for slowing everyone down. That one is like that one is perfect. So this is literally like every second a corpse explodes, guys. And why is that so important? Because blood mist also makes a corpse every second. So this is like a free corpse explosion thingy. It's crazy. The only thing I need to do right now is get my gore quilts on a different item, because right now this is corpse tendrils, this is the attack speed, and we get the attack speed down and gore quilts on there. Oh goodness, I'm full. It's a min item power for this ring, or it doesn't matter? What do you mean? I mean, these are always ancestral, and they're always going to be over 832, I think. So you're good to go there. All junk. Yeah, I didn't accidentally mark this as junk, did I? Didn't accidentally mark this as junk, did I? We don't have to talk about me doing a mayor hiccup, maybe. Get the ring? Yes, we get the ring as a perfect high roll. That means we're going to be doing a few more tries with the community here, because not everyone has their ring yet. And then we'll try a tier 100 dungeon with the ring. I'm on 7, still not ring. It took me now, I think this is 10 tries in. 10 or 13 tries in. 2 more for you, then let's do 2 more for you, and I got another 7 also I could sponsor. But obviously we want to do some more content too, so we'll get you, but we'll do like 2 more for me quiet now, and then we'll see. Oh, Matt, did you just give 5 subs away? That's crazy. There's a drop rate being so far. Our brother Elbrick already got 6 or so. So don't worry. The drop rate is extremely good. Matt, thank you for gifting 5 memberships away as well. Greetings to almost 200 guys. We almost have more viewers on YouTube than on Twitch. That's crazy, right? Commands for 15 versions, guys. Don't hesitate to link up in the chat as well. If you're looking for people to play with, if you're willing to run some tries, please be my guest, and also get together in the chat. It would be amazing to see the community help each other. I wish the ring brought more power to actual minion builds. The ring is terrible. I don't want to be that guy and create this vibe, but the ring is overhyped. The ring ain't that good, like at all, to be honest. It's like a nice quality of life. It's fun, but actual good, it ain't. Let's be real. And I'm saying this very simple because The only good thing about this ring right now is plus 2 corpse skills. Okay. What does the ring do for Sorcerer? Very good question, Kenny. There is a link in the description if you want to see all the rings. But for Sorcerer, it gives you multiplicative damage for each element you use. So if you put the Firebolt enchantment on your lightning skills, you do lightning and fire damage. And if you then mix in a Frost Nova, you suddenly get the 45% multiplicative damage. Here, this is Talrasha's Iridescent Loop. There you go. For each type of elemental damage you deal, gain 12.5% increased damage for 4 seconds. And you like, yeah, doing multiple elemental damage is super simple, right? Infinity Mist is going to break that ring. Infinity Mist gets stronger through that ring, but I'm aiming for Tempest. Like, you can already check the description here on YouTube. I get 3 builds we're going to be playing. Okay, Chad? I got 3 amazing builds we're playing. We got the Sacriligious Soul plus Overpower, Sacriligious Soul plus Little Storm, and there's also the Sacriligious Soul plus Ring of Mendon. And this one is interesting because it's a Litless Wall Mendon build that's going to be playing a little bit like Infinity Mist. So you're essentially playing a Mendon Infinity Mist summoner. I have a Ball of Lightning build. Would that help me? Yes. If you, in the Ball of Lightning build, somehow like do a little bit of fire damage, do a little bit of ice damage, like you play Frost Nova, I think, anyways. So that already then works straight away. Okay. I'm scared of accidentally disenchanting my ring. How many more do you want? I can do 2 more for us. And then I'm going to go upgrade the ring, and then we're going to try some things, you know? So the rings are all good, but the only one that really... I think the winner of the rings is Druid. Like, because Mage is already incredibly strong. Let's be fair. Ball of Lightning Sword is already broken, so really doesn't need it. Barbarian also really doesn't need it. For Necro, it's a nice quality of change, quality of, yeah, everything. Also, Vile, by the way, thank you for the 11 itty-bitty titties. Appreciate it. So it's kind of like, Druid is the real winner, I think, because Druid actually gets better. I mean, Druid pulls things in with his ring. And Druid, on top of that, with cheese and cream, also... Oh, I'm getting two more to size. Druid also... gets a huge damage boost. How did it go with Arya? Oh, everything went well. No worries. We got her distracted. That's almost better than what I have. So, a critical strike. No, not interesting. What did I wanted to say? What was the update for? Just the new rings. Just the new rings, and that's it. Also, Duriel gave you only 2 Andariel's Visages in 100 runs. Don't worry, Kina. I get my first Uber Unique today, and it is the Melted Heart of Selig, which is useless for Necro. What happened in the past 2-3 weeks you've been away? Nothing, but today we got new unique rings. And my daughters yesterday got earrings. So they're happy. They're running around and being like, look. And my 3-year-old's lover in the kindergarten did not notice her new earrings, so she was sad. It's my 3-year-old is in deep love with a 5-year-old boy. I'm not sure. She's too shy to talk to him. Even though she's the greatest little rascal in the world, usually. I'm not sure if I'm okay with this development. Try my grandfather for you. I mean, please. El Rashas Iridescent. You were getting robbed. You were getting that 10% is so bad. I mean, 10 or 15% is obviously not a big difference. But getting a 30% bonus or 45%. I mean, it's still something. I feel your pain. Disenchant all junk. What I need to do is I need to quickly rip this off. Rip that off as well. Take this. And put that on. It's only a 32% roll, but it's fine. Oh, who's missing? Who's missing? We can invite one more chat. I think I can do 3 more for the community. So who's next? We got 1 slot. Come on. Bork, you can come. I mean, I could do 3 more. Then I wanted to do a tier 100 dungeon. See if it's working. I have a splinter. Why do I have a splinter in my hand? Why is it so deep? When did that happen? When did that happen? We can do that. Why? Do you know if Endariel's Visage poison counts as poison for the Sork's Ring? Poison is no elemental damage. Poison is poison damage. So the Sork Ring says elemental damage, right? For each type of elemental damage. So elemental damage is fire, lightning, frost, and fire, lightning, frost, and ice. Fire, no, fire, lightning, ice, and yeah. What's the next? Do we have one more? I mean, there's earth technically, but shadow isn't elemental. I think shadow doesn't count as elemental damage. But I'm not sure though. I think shadow's shadow damage. It's like magic damage, but it's no elemental damage. See how I'm not, guys, how I'm not running out of essence? Because simply, while I'm casting here right now, my corpse explosion auto trigger and my corpse explosion that auto trigger make blood orbs. And these blood orbs also regain my essence. Google says elemental effects are fire, cold, lightning, poison, and shadow. Huh. Well, in that case, Endariel's Visage should count. The link is perfect as is, Joel. Ring of Red for War, Shawnee. Let's show me. Oh, Shawnee, you're being robbed. Officially a street robbery. Maximinian life. Wow, that is a very high Maximinian life roll. Still trash. Still trash. I need to keep these boots, so I at least have a pair of boots. Is the Infinity Mist worth switching to from Bloodlands? Infinity Mist is not better than the Bloodlands build. If you play the Litless Lands, Infinity Mist is essentially the Litless Lands and weaker. And that's just a fact. Infinity Mist is great, don't get me wrong, but if you have the parts for Litless Lands together, Litless Lands is just better, especially now with the new additions we made to it, with a free corpse explosion on the Sacriligious ring and everything. It's going to be nasty. Especially, I'm getting also ranks in all corpse skills, which is kind of cool because ranks in all corpse skills means tendies, corpse explosion itself, and yeah, that's it. Tendies and corpse explosion. Which minion build is the best for you? I mean, I love Blood Surge minions, but I gotta say that probably. Oh god, I'm just infinitely casting, Chad. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun in tier 100 dungeons. The new Mendel Infinity Mist build could be interesting. Can you make a build with a new ring? I have already done a build with a new ring. Here you go. This is called Sacriligious Soul with Overpower. Share the build. Copy the link. Boom, bibbidi bibbidi boo. Exclamation mark builds in the chat. Check the link in the description below on YouTube. Or just go for this link here right now. There you go. I mean, we also made a Lidless Storm build. So that's infinite bone storms with a Lidless wall and X-Feld's corroded signet. And we made a Mendom build. Come on, chat. I came prepared to this fight. If we're already making an evening stream, I'm bringing the value. I'm not just going live. I'm bringing the value. But I'm still looking for a better pair of pens, which turns out to be extremely hard to find, up to the point of just impossible. I have to get the shield. Yes, if you don't have the Lidless wall yet, get it. Get it. I mean, the Lidless wall, like, I used to like it just for the sake of being there. But I have to say that I created now a series of builds that have all gotten like from let's say from A tier or from B tier to S tier, just mainly because they're running the Lidless wall. Also, I want everyone to calm down for a second. We have a viewer high score on YouTube. You have been here, chat. You have witnessed it. It's the evening for all of us, and we're killing it left, right, and center. So you might notice this right now. I'm essentially using my blood lances, but while I'm using my blood lances, these corpses are being auto-triggered by my auto-corpse explosion, and my auto-corpse explosion makes blood orbs, which then get consumed to give me essence back to then have me spam more. Shall I vendor in Dariels, or is it useful? It's not useful for Necro per se. But you could make a... I would never vendor it. You could make a... Let's see, 0.5. That's amazing, 0.5. Come on now. That's a good one. Big life roll too. Okay, lads. I'll be trying a tier 100 now with this build. Thank you very much for everyone that's farming here these things with me. That was so cool. Wow, 60% overpower damage. A lot. Holy moly. Let's disenchant this all. Then we need to all junk. Then we need to port to Cuvichat. That's 2 streams one day, definitely W. Hey, you didn't get a long form video, so you get 2 streams. And any questions about the rings builds, ask away. I'm here. What are your top 2 S tier Necro builds right now? Honestly, the Lidless lands, this one is, I think, one of my best creations this season. It does incredible boss killing speed. I mean, it can just kill Uber Lilith extremely easy. And it pairs that together with incredible survival. And that's just stupid. It shouldn't be allowed to do this. These 2 things together. But yet it does. Okay, we need to reroll potion capacity because potion capacity is just bullshit. And I'm looking for max life. Max life. 15% armor. I was so sure I wouldn't get max life. Ah, there we go. That's an almost max roll. Okay, what I want is, I want this ring because this is insane, guys. I found this ring earlier. Potent. So this one is 15 essence, right? But I found a potent blood that's 14. That is 18 essence, chat. 18 essence. And this potent blood here has overpower damage, physical damage, life regeneration while not healthy. Wait, did I not find a better one, a higher roll? Yeah, this has overpower damage, damage to close. It's almost the exact same ring. What the fuck? You're almost the same ring. The only difference in you two is that... Holy, this is almost the same ring. What the... The only difference is that I can re-roll the one stat into something better. right? Regeneration, while not recently damaged, I can reroll into... Critical damage with bone skills. No, that's not good. Critical strike damage. I could do that. That's fine. Work with this. So, like, if I'm already gonna enchant something with the high roll, might as well go for... Okay, we get gore quilts, we get tendies, we get everything. We get this. We need to just equip these things now. We need the cleansing assets and everything. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need to make everything work. Bone Spear has fast decay and beam toss cried well this season. It's Bone Spear. Don't make me say it. Obviously, Bone Spear does these things because Bone Spear is hard-coded to do these things. Bone Spear will never not do damage. Bone Spear will never not farm tier 100s. But yet, Bone Spear will also always be the most boring choice you could go for in any existence. Your Bloodlands Bloodwave build, yeah, the Bloodlands Bloodwave build is incredible when it comes down to the highest single target damage, when it just comes down to like literally clearing shit out of the world. But we're not just looking for clearing shit out of the world. This is here the build that's looking to do absolute incredible things now. Let me get the vampiric powers working. So we need Ravenous. We don't need Anticipation. We need Prey on the Weak. We need Metamorphosis. So technically we have one slot open. It could be Hemomancy, but I'm not sure if I value Hemomancy that high. Or if I'd rather go for Terror, because with Terror, if we stagger someone, we would do permanent critical strikes. And it's a worthy thought. I need 6 and 2 more. Okay, we need to cleanse the gloves. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to cleanse that. And 1, 2, 4. Ta-da! Okay, we get it all working. Now let me pull a tier 100 dungeon out of my bag. Let me disenchant some. Hold shift when you use them. Yeah, I forget. Thank you for reminding me. I will have forgotten in 10 minutes again. Thanks for reminding me. I will have forgotten in 10 minutes again. I do appreciate the effort though. Thank you. Don't worry. I'll have straight up just forgotten it again. Okay, so how much crit chance do we have? We have 3,500% overpower, 30% crit damage. Yes, that's what we're looking for. But what we take would be the increased critical strike chance elixir. That means I'm actually at 44%. I get 20% bonus from Bone Storm consistently, plus another 16% plus from our Grasping Veins. Okay, now we got Nightmare Portal, Monster Regen. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how this feels. We have a bit few armor. How are you glowing purple? It's the surround yourself with shebang thingy. It's a highlight character. Okay, are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? So the build is meant to be speedy. Ergo, you're going to do this. You're going to go in. You're going to like have your automatic pull together. Then you're going to delete everything. And then you're just going to go on from this point on. And the beauty is here again that due to the automatic corpse creation, we are never going to be running out of essence. Like look at my essence. Did you see my essence ever dip low? No, right? I do this. I pull everyone automatically together. I don't even have to do it myself anymore. I lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? I don't know where my mouse is. Did you notice how we ever ran out of essence? No, you didn't, right? Yeah, that's because we don't, chat. We simply just don't run out of essence anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, has anyone seen my mouse? I seem to have lost. Do I have you convinced? I lost my mouse again. I'm just consistently losing it. So like all these bone storms are also consistently restoring my barrier so that I consistently have like infinite barriers going on, right? While I have also infinite mana, infinite resource, infinite everything. I might have made the best build that you can possibly think of. I lost my mouse because there's just too many... There's just too much damage going on. You're basically a whirlwind barb now. Better. I'm a necro. Well, running around with like almost 8,500 armor, 30,000 attack power, 20,000 life. And again, my pens are actually bad. Chat. My pens are not even having the rolls I want them to have. But the best part is a constant 19,000 barrier going on. Chat. On top of this. And we do millions of damage. No, this problem has always been struggling with... This build has always been struggling... Oh, I lost my mouse. It's been always struggling with essence. Not anymore. Never again. See, this is where I'm saying, like, there's a few builds that really profit from the Sacriligious ring, but the Sacriligious ring wouldn't do this for a Bone Spear build, for a Bone Spear build. A Bone Spear build wouldn't profit on the level that this build is doing here right now. If that makes sense for you. It just simply wouldn't. Sanctum, I don't have a mouse. Where's my mouse? The only thing that you're missing now is attack speed. Do you notice how slow I'm essentially attacking? That's like probably the only downside currently. Because I had to sacrifice attack speed for what I'm doing here right now. I'm wondering if I use the new XLR ring or a Potent Blood ring. You use a Ring of Sacriligious with Potent Blood. Unless you're going for a complete different build. So there's also a build with there's also a build you can go for. Yeah, make more corpses, please. Just keep making corpses. There's also a build you could make with... Oh, if she's staggered, guys, every single hit is going to be a crit. If I manage to stagger her... Yep. Everything is a crit. Ah, beautiful. So, like we have a Bone Storm build that's also using X-Felds. So that is the Littlest, the Tempest Storm, or the Littlest Storm build. That's essentially using continuous infusions of... Oh, no, I don't have corpses. Please give me back corpses. Mom, wait, I need to... Ah, there you go. Finally. Thank you. Only downside when we're out of corpses, right? Oh, ow. Ow, she actually killed me. I did not expect to die there. Beautiful, beautiful round though. Love it. Just getting 3 builds. We're going to showcase mainly this build tonight because this is the build I'm most in love with. I will probably reskill in 2 days to the Litless Sacriligious combo build. Because I want to, like right now, I want to focus on this one to see if I could min-max or if there's anything I could actually still improve. But I think this is like literally as good as it gets. The only thing you could change is get Soulbrand out. So right now we're playing Soulbrand for the 20% damage reduction. But what you could do is we could take Soulbrand out and we could technically put the Bone Spirit chest in. Okay. No viable minion build. No, we also made a Ring of Mendel build. Our health is up 24/7 now. There is no confirmation in the patch notes that that should be a thing. Last time I checked. Unless they snuck something in that I missed. Unless they snuck something in. Goodness, I love autocast, but only on this build, not on every build. Oh, really? Really? Bone really? Camping me? Yikes. Where did she go? Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you go? Where did you go? Dun, 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 Cotton Eye Joe. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what for fantastic nice. Do you see the damage we're doing right now because of all the corpses? Did you just see what just happened? Did you just witness what just happened there, chat? I hope you were paying close attention. Because holy hell. Yeah, I need Blood Drinker maxed. Yeah, for maximum bonus. Absolute perfection. Any like ideas how we could make it better? Any thoughts on the side where you're saying, oh, monster overpower resist? We're not gonna do that. Where you're saying like maybe you could do this. I mean, again, the build is available, !builds, or just the YouTube description on YouTube. There you can see it. So I'm unsure what I could change to improve this. Because right now the pens need Embalmer, so I could just get better pens, right? Or Season 2, by the way, also works to get you my profile. So we could get a better roll here. Again, we could swap Soulbrand for the consumption chest. I could get a better helmet. The ring is close to perfect. Yeah, there's not much I can get better at this point. Maybe the blight aspects for the dots. No, this is complete physical damage. This is not shadow damage. There's no shadow damage involved in this. This is a physical damage build that's using physical damage. And there's no involvement of non-physical damage, essentially. Technically, you can mix shadow, yes, and physical. So there is ways how to mix these two. The reality is though, and here is like that it's just too much effort to make work. And you're actually gonna make it weaker by trying. So you're not gonna improve the build. You're like by trying to mix these two concepts, you're gonna make it weaker. Because right now our main damage is critical strikes that overpower with the Banished Lord's Talisman. That's what we're essentially doing, you know, critical strikes that overpower. And that's where tons of the damage is coming from, essentially. Oh, look at all these bone storms. Perfection. Perfection, you little shits. Starting a summoner build this season, I made a new one just with the Sacriligious ring, which is like Infinimist. Infinimist, you know the concept of Infinimist meets Ring of Mendon. And the plan would be that Bone Storm, having a 51% lucky hit chance, which is extremely high, together with your ring that's auto-casting, would technically allow you to permanently lucky hit. Did that bow just hit me while it was hiding below the Blasphemist? Oh, it did. You absolutely disgusting piece of work. How do you not get one hit by corpse bows, you ask? Good question. Simple answer. You need a 13 to 14,000 armor. I do not have 13 to 14,000 armor because I'm playing too many uniques. I'm playing too many uniques, and that's why I can't have that much armor ever with this build. It's literally impossible. So yeah, I'm essentially making myself not be able to survive this. But I think it's an okay trade to make, considering that I might not have the armor, but I have a huge amount of barrier that also allows me to stay vastly healthy and survive most of the shenanigans people can throw at me. Why did you pull him back there? Uncool. Yeah, there you go. That's better. How do I get back? Oh yeah, I need to get back all the way. Did Blood Surge till about tier 3, then switch to Bloodlines and really enjoy it? I would generally do Blood Surge until World Tier 4. And until I'm like level 6, 70, 75. And when you start to just farm Nightmare Dungeons, probably swap over to lands. But you don't actually need to do that because also a Blood Surge main build is incredibly strong generally. So yeah. Is there an updated Blood Surge minion build? Not yet, because I haven't tinkered with it. The Mendon build is sadly stronger. Die, you little shit. Now I'm out of corpses, Chan. I need to do this again. One of the problems with this build, that your essence generation is over corpses, right? And if you fail to lucky hit make corpses, you might end up at the point in between where you run out of corpses. It should happen rarely, and it's really not a problem against bosses because, as you see, like despite running out of corpses in between, we're just getting it done, right? I mean, this is so good. It's actually crazy. Let's be fair. We just got vastly stronger. Next tier 100 dungeon. Avenger. Let's see how that one is going. I've been off the game since I started. Please explain the rings for all bosses. So the rings are new in case... Okay, Chad, hi. In case you missed it. The new rings are from Varshan, and they're for Mage, for Necro, for every class. And for the Necro, it's an auto cast for all the corpse skills you have equipped. So if we have Skeletons, Corpse Explosion, Tendrils, they get auto cast every 8 seconds or every 1 second if you have a low roll. Very good, very fun. Highly recommend. D4 devs need to create a quick build charger. Yes, you need to be able to change builds really quick. I got like, no, the rings are common. I think I got one after 10 tries, another one after 13, and then 15. So I think an average of 10 to 15 tries should be it for the rings, to be honest. I think that's something reasonable to be looking at. Which I think is fine. Like 15 Varshans is something that is relatively easy to get together. Like actually no challenge at that point. Look at me just not slowing down. So much love. They could explode in me, and I wouldn't like that. Oh no, they couldn't. They all died. Hey guys, do you see the millions of damage in between? Yeah. That's me. That's me. Just zoom in, boom in. This build was already good before the Sacriligious ring, but the Sacriligious ring allowed me to take it to the next level. Oh, hi. How are you all doing? Did I just kill them almost with one single blood mist? I did. Oh, wait. I thought I saw a Nightmare Dungeon sigil. Don't forget the incredible damage that blood like that you can in itself deal with blood mist. For some reason, people always underestimate the damage you can deal with that. Doo, doo, doo. 50 runs, no ring. Jeez, come on, chat. I thought I was unlucky. I mean, I'm really fortunate right now because I literally get the perfect roll, and the perfect roll on this one is nasty. And I'm gonna go so far to say that everything below a perfect second roll is almost useless on this ring, because it just gets so much better with the perfect roll that you really need it. I hate to say it, which makes you also happier than that I have the perfect roll essentially. Hey chat, did we ever stop casting this round? Did we ever stop casting? How do you want to play Bone Spear when this exists, chat? I have 12 living steel. I mean, we can do 2 Grigors in a bit, and then try Varshan with 2 people if you want to do that. Quiet. Then we do Varshan with 2 people, and we can see how fast we can kill him. The 6 runs, 3 rings, 2 of them with next to perfect rolls. Love to hear it. In 3 tries, I got 2 of my Mage. Now for my Necro. Okay, Mr. Luxury, Mr. Poopy Pants, Meg Luxury. Going for 2 different characters. And how are you liking this build, chat? What do you say from a viewing standpoint? Looks fun to play. I mean, it's essentially just keep blood lancing things and zooming at the same time. It's really simple to play because you essentially blood lance until everything is dead. Just gotta make sure that you essentially maintain your bone storms. That's like the tricky part about this build, I would almost say. Okay, you all died. That you're literally able to maintain these bone storms, and you learn how to essentially do your pacing correctly to keep it up. And when to blood mist, especially because you still need to like look out for the actual threats, like these one-hit vampires, right, who could take you out. And if you learn to have an eye out for that, you're literally unkillable, right? Nothing can actually stop you. Oh, I finally ran out of essence for a second there. Dude, uncool. Just uncool. What are you doing to generate essence? Well, that's the funny part. One of my skills costs 16 essence, right? And when I consume a blood orb, I get 18 essence back. Not only that, whenever I explode a corpse, there's a 25% chance to make a blood orb. That blood orb also fortifies me. Now, my Ring of Sacriligious soul is constantly using corpse explosion. So every second, I have a chance to get a blood orb. Make out of that what you want. Right? Make out of that what you want. The only problem you have in between when you run out of corpses, essentially, which can happen because your lucky hit is not infinite, then you need to wait until your blood mist is back up, and then keep doing the do. Very important is that you actually corpse tendril every corpse, so you should always spam corpse tendril. Why? Because corpse tendril does not consume a corpse, which means when Like you could essentially put 2 corpse tendrils into 1 corpse. The automatic corpse tendril cast plus your cast that you're doing yourself, which essentially leads to a double stagger fiesta. And it's just quite incredible. But yeah, like corpse tendril does not consume a corpse, ergo, when you corpse tendril a corpse, it can still get exploded. Fire, ain't it? Is your new Mendel build using the same Paragon boards? Yes, it's using the same Paragon boards as the old Mendel, and I just haven't had time to upgrade it yet. But can you kill Lilith? With this build, we should be able to kill Lilith, yes. I mean, the build could already kill Lilith before the Sacriligious hard, so don't get me wrong. We could already do this before. One thing you can change during the Lilith try is, again, you put the... Okay, so do you want to see what I would do against Lilith? Just to show you the power of this build in general. Let's see if I get something interesting. Oh, it's maximum life, lucky hit. Wow, that's not a bad ring. Damage reduction, maximum life. So usually what I would do against Lilith to maximize my damage output, because that's the fun part about this build. You would get a GoXLR crown, but this is only for Lilith to make Lilith better. So you get a GoXLR crown, and we would get a focus. And this is my Bloodwave focus. You get these 2 items, and then we go to Lilith. Is it easy to get that ring? Yes, very easy. I hope you come back to Modern Warfare 3. No. Sorry. I'll probably play the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, but I have no intentions of coming back to Modern Warfare 3 and creating any content for it. Simply because there is just better games out there with better content. Did you already get the ring? Yes, with an absolute high roll. I got the perfect ring. It is those other uniques, not ring, drop from Duriel only. You mean the Uber uniques? Yes, there's a bunch of uniques, like for example, like GoXLR drops from that. From Duriel only, T-Bolt's Will, Banished Lords, all that kind of stuff. So what would I do against Lilith? Technically, I don't need to change the build, okay? Keep that in mind, guys. I do not technically need to change the build. I would still, most likely for Lilith, put on the GoXLR crown and put on a focus. Because if I put on a GoXLR crown and a focus, I could quickly put the Bone Storm out and put the Bloodwave back in, okay? My focus now has the triple Bloodwave power, whereas my helmet just gives me like an amazing amount of shebang. So you can do this then, and just spam Mommy Lilith with all the blood orbs you're making, and don't even move a single centimeter. Then you make the mistake of blood misting, which is actually a terrible mistake, because that means I will die to the random things she puts out. We killed everyone here. Now she comes back and we just kill her again. Oh, oops. That's bad. I think we broke her. Yep. We broke things, Chan. Yep, so that's phase 1. that's phase 1. We're gonna make the blood wave already. Why do I do the blood wave early? I want these blood orbs to be there. Then we pamper her with crits like crazy. Comes up here. We do the same again. Actually, we should dash through her to vampiric power. But is my oh, I don't have my vampiric powers activated. I'm an absolute bot, Chan. I don't have my vampiric powers activated. Oh, that's why I'm missing out on that damage multiplier. I'm now officially going to die to those fireball. Yep. You notice? That's how you do it, right? So that's Uber Lilith for you in a nutshell. Equite invite me. We wanted to do Gregor for you so we can get this done. So that is Uber Lilith for you. What we're forgetting is that we don't have Metamorphosis activated because of insufficient pacts, because we have the wrong helmet and the wrong thingy now. That was kind of sad, right? We're missing out on that damage multiplier. Okay, we're gonna go into your world tier or whatever you're doing. But that's how you kill Lilith. So it is absolutely possible. But I usually just go with a Bone Storm build because I'm just too lazy to do this. But it's just like to min-max this build for Uber Lilith. Because why wouldn't you min-max for that challenge? But on the other hand, you don't need to, right? At all. Do those other uniques not ring? So yeah, we had that. Also, world boss in 10 minutes. Well, yeah, but that world boss is not even a. That's not even a whisper world boss, right? I mean, we can kill him though. Yeah, sure. We can kill the world boss. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get 2 living steel, or 3 living steel. Then we could do 2 durails, I guess. And what we want to see is just how well does this build beat durail 2. I mean, obviously it's gonna beat it super easy, so no question. Let me get the... Ow. I'm doing something on the side. Jesus. See if this is working. This should be working. You never know. I'm just recording 20 things at the same time, Chad. Yeah, this is working. Exactly. Good. We make some corpses. I already get my bonies. Oh, poor Grégoire. Poor Grégoire. Nothing good. So how many do you have? 12? Oh yeah, so we have enough for two. Get that done. So do you have your rings already, Chad? Did you try out some builds? You got it going on? Got it going on. Where does the ring drop? Varshan. Need to kill the Echo of Varshan. Let's get the Mage ring. Let's go, space. Good to see. Honestly, after 2 Diablo streams, my arms hurt. Fuck. Didn't expect that today. So, like, from actually playing our ARPGs, I get arm pain. If I click too much. So I try to play builds that are very simple to play. But yeah, I can get repetitive stress injury. Oh, the best one is 1.4 seconds. Yeah, I have to say I'm incredibly blessed to get a very good one right now. I'm not sure if the Tempest Storm build will be better than this one. I'm just simply not sure. There can't be much betterment, if I'm honest with you. How many shards do you have, Equiet? How many shards of agony? I have the same issue in D4 MOBAs. Yeah, I mean it's just I spend too much time on the PC. Simple as is. Like there's no discussion. I mean we could do World Boss before. Like it's actually not in the PC. It's like so. I talked to a physiotherapist about it, you know, and I get told that I need to swing my arms more. Yes. So when you're outside, not at the PC, walk in order to get rid of this pain. So I essentially have this pain right in my arm. Yeah. And like by my physiotherapist, he was like I should just walk around more outside. But do not have your phone in your hand and do anything on your phone. No, let your arm dangle down and swing around. And that really helps to naturally, you know, relax the arm and get rid of it. No crazy stretching exercises or anything. Just walk and let your arm dangle. What stats on items should I look for Sacriligious plus Overpower? And should I use a wand? Wand is good for lucky hit, but you don't technically need the lucky hit. Like technically a sword or a dagger is better. Right? Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Trash. Trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash. Trash, trash. Trash. Rush. 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 Oh, that is a Starlight Lube. I love the Starlight Lube. It's just too good. I never say no to that. Highly recommend to keep order in your inventory like this, by the way. I'm farming Varshan right now. Get it. Get it, boys. Get it, girls. A Ring of Sacriligious Soul from Varshan. It's not a 925, but I have a high roll on lucky hit chance, which is insane. Maximum life, fantastic. Maximum essence, good. But plus 3 ranks in all corpse skills. The most important part is though 118. I would take a low roll on anything else as long as I get the 118. Eva Maverick, by the way, thank you for your subscription. Gina, also thank you for the 32 months of support. Appreciate it. Good evening and good to see you all there, Chad. We're not going to be doing an ultra long stream. I essentially have my family sleeping upstairs and I need to wake up in exactly 6 hours from now, 6.5 hours from now to make my next YouTube video. Are skulls better than diamonds and jewelry? These are my resistances, so I do not need diamonds, but I need the skulls. Skulls are 250 armor each, but actually not 250 armor each. This 250 armor is times your 24% total armor percentage. That's why I'm trying to get a 20+% here and a 20+% on the pants. That would be a 50% bonus total armor percentage that also multiplies every single armor you get plus here. And not only that armor gets multiplied, also the armor you get from the magic nodes. So these are not simply like 50 armor plus, they are 50 armor plus the 28% plus the next 28%. Making you subsequently very much stronger. By the way, that reminds me that I need to redo the Paragon board on the Litless lens as well. Because something changed, you're actually going for Flesh Eater now. Huh. I'm not sure. Guys, would you like to have this build tomorrow as its own video where I explain everything? Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that, right? Yeah. Christian, good to see you there. How are you doing? I think I'm going to do this one as its own build. Probably broken down into everything. Might be having the time to then improve the Paragon board. I don't think I can make this build any better at this point, if I'm honest with you. Like, I went through every iteration in my head on how to improve this, but there is just no way I can sacrifice any key piece about what's going on right now. What ring would you replace for, what aspect would you replace for Ring on Tempest? Well, you can type in ! Season 2 and you can see the Sacriligious Soul plus Litless Storm. And that is running Ixfeld's Corroded Signet plus Sacriligious Soul Ring, Blighted Aspect, Ultimate Shadows, and Grasping Veins. What we're not running anymore is the Aspect of Decay. The Aspect of Decay is the aspect that stacks your Shadow Blight key damage, but we figured out that Ixfeld's Corroded Signet is in itself just better. Then, yeah. So I don't have resistances. Should I equip diamonds? Absolutely. If you have more armor than resistances, then you should definitely go. The resistances should be around 70. Okay? That's important. They should be around 70. You can do a lot about the Paragon board. I mean, in the Paragon board, you can find tons of, like, here, I could take this one. 6% to all resistances. It's really nice. I just simply don't have the Paragon nodes open right now. When I take this one here, for example, that's another 6% plus, right? Pretty good. There's a bunch of these. Running your Lilith lens build, are you changing the Paragon board? When will it be on Mobilytics? Tomorrow. We just talked about it, Sean. I mean, for me, I'm awake now. I'm almost 24 hours awake, sir. So I want to sleep. I want to sleep. But in the next 10 hours, you can expect a full build of this. So this is the updated Lilith Lens build. This is Lilith Lens 5.0 now with the Sacriligious ring. And yeah, after I get some sleep in, you'll be getting this build and updated. Oh great, well bosses are so much fun. Sleep is overrated. I would agree with you if I wasn't 34 and have 2 children that I want to be able to maximum take care of and entertain, because they're tiny energy vampires. So would agree, but no. I have family, and family needs energy.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thanks.
What rolls do you want on your pants, son of disciple? You want corpse explosion? So you want corpse explosion, maximum life, damage reduction, and technically total armor percentage. Because that would, like, if I had a total armor percentage now on my pants, that would bring me to 10,000 plus armor. So if I had now like a roll of like 27% of total armor percentage plus, would roughly bring me to 10,000. And that would be perfect. Still not enough, but it would be perfect enough with the amount of berry I have. Why the corpse explosion ranks? Because you're using automatic corpse explosions, so why wouldn't you take the ranks? I mean, +4 ranks in corpse explosion is a nice multiplier. You have corpse explosion consistently running because of your thingy. And like your corpse explosion is already at +8 ranks like this. And then corpse explosion deals 8% increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. And these damages can stack. You know? World boss didn't zoom out. Yeah, that's that world boss. So that's why you would want to have the corpse explosion, because we're using it. I mean, technically you could take blood mist. So let's be fair. It would be, from a gameplay standpoint, better to take blood mist over corpse explosion. The damage is worth it. Well, corpse explosion is physical damage, in case you didn't know this, and you're actually boosting physical damage with this build, and you're taking items that also boost physical damage, so more physical damage doesn't hurt. Okay, let's get it. Chat, let's get it. Durian. Lightning Ball Sork. Oh, should dash through it. Let me make some corpses. Bee 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 boo boo. Ba 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 da da da. Oh, like all these maggots, chat, all these maggots make corpses. All these corpses I'm automatically exploding and making blood orbs out of it.
I'm not ready.
And for every blood orb, I just keep zooming. I got one Uber unique today, Chad. I don't want to keep this from you, but I actually got an Uber unique today. The problem being that it was the Melted Heart of Selig. It was the Melted Heart of Selig, Chad. Melted Heart of Selig, the most useless one in existence. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're having the absolute viewer high score on YouTube right now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We've not had more viewers ever on YouTube so far, so that's kind of cool. We're almost like that's quite crazy to see. Shout out to everyone that's here today. You're not only hopefully having fun, you're also making history for the channel. We're killing it left, right, and center. And I really have to clear this junky inventory I'm using. If you stream around this time daily, you probably hit the numbers all the time. Well, I don't stream in the evening, Jay. I'm a working class streamer. I stream for the people that work and that need entertainment during work. Did Twitch get rid of exclusivity? Yes, Twitch got rid of exclusivity. You can now stream everywhere. And I mean, for some streamers, it works. For me, as a guide creator who essentially also tests a lot of things live, it's a blessing. Because now I can finally show all the people who are already fans of my content how I create the respective builds that you consistently see on my channel, how I create them live, what is the thought process. You can ask me questions, right? So for me, as someone who's an educational YouTuber, this is an absolute blessing. Is Doombringer Biz for any Necro build? Bone Spear, but even Bone Spear doesn't need it. So yes, but no. Because it just simply doesn't need it. It's like so stupid when I'm saying, you know, like, yes, sure, it's insane damage, but you also do insane damage without. What's the drop rate on these rings? 10 to 15 tries and you should be good. That is another Banished Lords. Not high roll. Ooh, that is a perfect roll on Gore Quills. That's a perfect roll on Gore Quills. That doesn't happen often. I think we have one more do real, chat. I'm working now, Jay. God damn it. Time zones. So rings should drop every like 5 to 15 tries. I mean, they really drop often, I feel. And that's also what I was hoping for. Because the rings should drop like this. What's the best Uber unique for Shadow Necro? Technically, it's Doombringer. Practically, it's Shaco. Why is it Shaco over Doombringer? The Shadow Necro is using Blood Mist. The Shadow Necro is using Bone Storm. And the Shadow Necro is using Corpse Explosion. And Shaco gives you 4 ranks in every single skill. That means your Corpse Explosion, which is already insanely pushed, gets a nice damage multiplier. Your Blood Mist gets even more cooldown reduction, you know? So you have to consider that every rank in Blood Mist gives you cooldown reduction. And now with Shaco or the Harlequin Crest, you will get another 4 ranks in Blood Mist. So another 4 ranks of cooldown reduction. How are you, Lily? I'm very good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. So yeah, Twitch got rid of exclusivity. You can now multi-stream to everything. It's not recommended for everyone, to be honest, because most people already struggle with keeping up with their one chat. Now you're asking people to keep up with multiple chats. That's a big just asking for disaster, right? Ring in the first round. Did you get a good roll? Get a good roll? What does everyone call the Harlequin Crest Shaco? Because I think of Diablo 2, where the Harlequin Crest is also in, and there it was called Shaco, and people are elitists and they like to exclude other people, so they call it Shaco. And I want to be a cool streamer that doesn't get perceived as an idiot, so I need to call it Shaco too. There we go. Be quiet. Thank you for your amazing support here from the sidelines. I can imagine, Chan. All the streamers are going to laugh about me. Pony doesn't even know it's called Shaco. Boo-hoo.
Thanks.
What about the Weapon Grandfather? Grandfather works fantastic. We do actually have a resource for you in case you haven't seen it yet, because we made a YouTube video. This is all the Uber Uniques and how well they work for Necro, and for which build they actually work with a link to respective builds. Some of these builds have been improved since then, but this is like my little resource for people that are asking. So yeah, no problem. There you go. Okay, let's do another tier 100 dungeon because it was so much fun to do. And for the people that just missed it, guys, if you haven't seen a tier 100 dungeon yet, I think I want to bang 2 more through. And then I got all the recordings I would need for now for the video tomorrow. So then I would go to bed, and then we can tomorrow already, like, I have the full build for you essentially, with everything really down to the little last detail down for you. I think you would like that. So let's do. Good. Also, Mr. Roy Duvel. Roy Duvel. Red Devil. Oh, that was fantastic. Let's begin. Let's begin, Chan. So again, every unit that dies, let me explain the build quickly through for people that missed it. I have blood lances. My blood lances overpower. When they crit, and overpower, they do 120% more damage. That gets multiplied by vulnerable and, well, critical strike in general, right? Gets stronger with fortify. Fortify we get through blood orbs. Blood orbs we actually create now through corpses. So whenever we explode a corpse with our corpse explosion, we have a 30% chance to make a blood orb. And not only do we have a 30% chance to make a blood orb, these corpse explosions are happening automatic. Do you ever see me actually, do you see my corpse explosion button light up? No, you don't, because I actually don't corpse explode. I do not ever press that button. I'm running through the dungeon, holding down the 2 button essentially, and dashing. That's it. That's what I do. just walk and spam your 2 button. That's how I get through everything. Oh, and occasionally if I get into danger, I do press my blood mist. But yeah, apart from that, I just press forward. And, well, you see the result of that. Lilith Storm with the new ring is insane. Yep. And it's not only the Lilith Storm. I mean, this is Lilith Storm plus Embalmer, because we didn't use Embalmer before. I mean, if you were just playing the old Lilith Storm build, which was already good, but yeah, this one is, I mean, this is like as close as you get to the Season 1 madness. The Season 1 version of this was even stronger. And do you want to know why, chat? Because the Season 1 version, on top of having all of what we're having here right now, also had Decrepify as an aura, which means that I essentially had the auto attack on top of this. Why is your English so good? You almost sound American. Way better accent than the average German. 10 years of full-time streaming. And my dad is in the German Navy, or was in the German Navy. So as a kid, I spent 1 year in America. That doesn't sound like much, but everyone that ever lived in a foreign country as a kid knows that this is the critical point where you develop an ear for the language. And an ear for the language is something you can literally not learn. Like like, it doesn't matter how much you practice, right? Like getting an ear young as a kid, knowing how things should sound, how things are supposed to sound, and like inherently learning grammatics due to that, it's just something that is so incredibly helpful. Like you oh, yikes, I actually died. Our ring's out. Yep. Oh, they poured me back to the start. I killed everything on the way. Okay, I didn't kill everything on the way, but I almost killed everything on the way. So rings are out. We already have the maximum max roll of this ring. We already have it going on, Shan. The absolute madness. The maximum roll of doom. The best version essentially possible. Where do rings drop? Varshan. You can only get the rings from Varshan, so you better get that going right now. The Varshan no cry. That took a while to get the respective crit I was looking for. I want to know what still killed me there. Now he dies. Bullshit that he actually killed me on the other side. I probably died to one of these little shitters exploding into me, right? What happened? Do rings drop internal? Yes, rings also drop. Oh, wow. Perfection. Perfection, chat. I didn't miss that. So rings also drop on eternal, which is great because, I mean, we all want to have these rings no matter what you're playing. And I think it would be pretty shitty to not drop these on eternal right now. I mean, they always promised that eternal would get content, right? So if they would now be like, oh yeah, you know what? Everyone gets these new rings, but eternal, ha 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 ha. That would feel bad. I mean, obviously they want you to play season. That's why they're making seasonal content. But come on now, eternal deserves some love too. Yeah, you're all dead. Cool, cool. Actually gonna make some really nice eternal builds too, possible. I mean, you're still gonna miss out on the seasonal vampiric powers, which is quite huge to be honest, because right now I don't play my like you might not know this, but my corpse tendrils are being played as corpse tendrils that make blood orbs. So you can imagine that I'm going through this dungeon and every target my corpse tendrils hit have a chance to spawn blood orbs, which is quite amazing, ain't it? Blood drinker maxed. Cool. I need the amplify glyph max. Amplifies underestimated for many builds. Blood blister. Death pulse. Death pulse is definitely going to kill me. Let's go. Drop rate of the ring is it rare? Every 5 to 15 tries. What's the point in playing Eternal? Well, so a lot of people will tell you they're playing Eternal because it's eternal. You know? Oh, hi. Surprise, right? So they're essentially like scared of losing their progress. They're scared of like losing what they worked so hard for, which I think is the worst way to look at it, because for me, seasonal contents allow me to experience Diablo over and over again. You know, so the game I like, right? Diablo, I like Diablo. But it essentially allows me to experience a game I know in and out over and over again, but different. It's like watching your favorite movie, only that your favorite movie is having a different story, or the story is told a little bit different, right? Suddenly Frodo has eagles, you know, to go to Mount Doom instead of just being carried by Sam. Let's not start the eagle debate, okay, Chad? Let's not start the eagle debate. It's a bottomless pit, never stops. So yeah, suddenly there's eagles. And that's why I like seasons so much, because, you know, the same but not the same. Now, where's my mouse? Jesus, it's like, how can you lose your mouse? I thought I'm over it, but I'm not, as it seems. And that's where I just like seasons so incredibly much. I think it's a cool concept, but I can totally understand people that are just like, they just want their things to exist. But I guess it's just like in World of Warcraft, it makes sense, right? You want your cool character that you farmed so long for, and you want to be able to have like this feeling of accomplishment that you put so and so many hours into your character. But I don't know, that doesn't make sense for me, especially now with the Gauntlet coming. So in case you missed it, chat, there is the Gauntlet coming. That is season 3 leaderboard content. But leaderboard content are not only available for crazy grinders. So the way how leaderboard content is going to work, and that is quite cool, it's going to be one non-linear dungeon. So you essentially can repeat this dungeon X times, and you can play it like different lanes every single time. And you're trying to get the best possible score to land in the leaderboard. But this is essentially possible for everyone. I mean, if you have a good build, if you have the respective uniques, if you have that stuff together, you can most certainly attempt to try to get into the leaderboard. Even as a complete normal person with a family, right? With a life, with a wife, with kids, you could attempt to go for that. You like PoE? I actually don't like action RPGs. I like Diablo 4. Yeah, after time, even seasonal stuff becomes boring. So right now, my attempt as a gamer is going to be, I will play season 2 for another couple of days to try out. Oh goodness, there's my mouse. So I'll try out season 2 for a couple more days because it's actually interesting. Then I'll take a break, or like a week or 2 more maybe. Then I'll take a break until the 6th of November, because on the 6th, we're finally getting the Abattoir of Zir. And the Abattoir of Zir is going to be the new endgame content, the new pinnacle content. And that's what I'm really excited for, because that's actually a game changer, right? Pinnacle content. So, and as soon as I get that and I get to try that, I'm going to be a very happy little potato. And that's essentially what I'm looking the most forward to in all of this, what's now coming out. Because that's going to be the actual, you know, end game content then that we've been now waiting for. Because right now, again, there's no level 100 plus content, right? For people that are 100 and essentially that maxed out their characters. Like I'm just playing to play, right? I'm not playing with a goal in mind. I'm playing to have fun. Crazy. What the fuck? Like, seriously. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Abattoir of Zir to essentially get like an actual challenge to play for and to make builds for. Because if all the content is easy, right? Where's the challenge in making builds? I finally could kill Lilith with my level 80 sword with a new ring. I know it's Ball of Lightning build. No, don't say that. That's not the point. No, Tommy. You killed her with level 80. No matter if the build is OP or not. I mean, you still managed to do it. Like, some people play broken Bone Spear and they're still not able to kill Lilith, right? Because they're just not min-maxing it correctly, or they're not getting the rotations done. Kill is kill. I mean, only because you're using the right tool for the job, right? I mean, that's like saying sorry because you were using the right tool for the job. You know, you're supposed to hammer a screw in or a nail in, and you actually decided to use a giant hammer instead of a spoon. Like, there's nothing to be sorry for. You just choose the right hammer. And it was a big hammer. What's up, Chief Marauder? Ba 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 ba. Do. Don't forget to turn on the critical strikes. Did I not just... Yeah, I wanted to say, did I not just critical strike a single time? Happens, rarely, but happens. I need to stun you. If I get him stunned right now, he's so dead. Because everything I do is going to be critting. So here, because of my vampiric power, everything I do crits now. Which means that, like, getting the overpower crits is, like, easier than ever. Oh, where am I going? My mouse. My mouse went away again. In case you wonder where I'm running in between, it's my mouse that's going away, okay? Chan? Not me. My mouse. Oh, 6 million. Cool. Oh, hi, Helm. What are you doing? Random deathless visage. The game really wants you to swap over to the dark side, but I don't want to. Are you losing your mouse? Well, I think I have to change the mouse pointer. Isn't there in accessibility now? You could change the mouse pointer. High contrast cursor. Oh yeah, that should work, right? Yeah, should work. Like this, I'm never gonna lose him again. I need a chat. I'm sorry. I am in need of these accessibility features because without it, I would lose my mouse. Does Death Speaker Pendant explode 2 times on minions with a double blood surge aspect? Should. But to be honest, I gave up on the concept of blood surge summoner, sadly, and swapped over to blood surge main. With the reason that blood surge summoner was just not cutting in. I hate to say it. You love the new PC. Oh, the new PC is fantastic. In case you missed it, guys, I just on Sunday got finally a new PC, which is now DDR5 RAM. It's the latest AMD graphic cards, all that shebang together, and yeah, it's brilliant. There were some kinks to iron out, like there was some weirdness with some fan speed shenanigan, but now it's working really good. We might have to replace one of the main boards on the streaming PC because there's a hardware limitation on that main board that shouldn't exist, and that's preventing me from using my capture card to its full power. But apart from that, like I can bring you guys finally amazing content without having to worry that something is gonna break, which is just exactly, you know, what you want to do. I just want to press the start stream button and not worry that like something could essentially break. Look at me just zooming through this. Come on, teleport everyone to me. Do it now. You know you want it. Just teleport them all on me. Do it. No excuses. How are we doing this, guys? It's magic. How will I know? Do, 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 do. Well, that's Inferno Nightmare Sigil. Isn't Inferno like really annoying? Isn't Inferno like really annoying? Oh, you're a boss. An elite, I mean, sorry. Permanent full essence. Do. What kind of graphic card did you get? I have a 7900 XT in the gaming PC and a 7600 in the streaming PC. AMD GPU, always AMD GPU. I am a full AMD main and I can only highly vouch for it. It has given me always less problems than my AMD my Nvidia counterparts. Not that AMD is bad, not that Nvidia is bad, don't get me wrong, but I just like Team Red. What can I say? Their software is just nice. Their graphic cards just simply work. The price point is good. Their encoders are also very decent. I mean, right now YouTube is getting a vastly better quality picture, for example, than Twitch, simply because I can push the bitrate there a bit more, together with the encoder I'm using, which just looks fantastic. Yeah, what can I say? Just making sure you get the best quality stream possible. What build do you have? Well, this build is called the Lidless Lands. But this one is also now the Lidless Lands reimagined, because we're currently playing this together with the Essence of the Embalmer. That's another unique, you gotta be kidding me. We're playing this with the Essence of the Embalmer to have corpses create blood orbs on, well, being consumed. And I'm essentially consuming corpses for free consistently with the new ring that is out. In case you missed it, there's a new unique ring, chat. And we're using that one to, well, just consume all the corpses for free. And as you can see, just positively zoom through the enemies without ever remotely running into danger of death, losing essence, not being completely fortified the whole time. I mean, literally, like, yeah. And, well, due to the Lidless Lands, due to the Lidless Wall, we're also obviously continuously fully bury it up out of our mind. And, well, if there's ever an opponent that doesn't want to die, I don't know, just gets murdered. Perfect. Testing the new ring with Infinimus Hybrid Summoner. Actually, we have a build for that too. Will you test Shadow Summoner with the new ring? I will test Shadow Summoner and Tempest Storm. So I have 2 more builds that I want to test with this, but this one was my baby. This one was my main interest because I already knew how strong this build is. And I knew that this build was only going to get stronger with the addition of the things that I made here right now. So as much as I think the other builds won't be bad, this I think is truly a pinnacle build here right now. That just gets so incredibly strong due to what we're doing here. Oh wait, am I stuck? Oh, I was stuck. Okay. So it's just like, yeah, it's just stupid. So we're definitely going to be doing Shadow Blight build too. Don't worry. There's many builds we plan. I mean, this the next couple of days is only for the Sacriligious ring. I see another build with Blight you added. How did it compare to this one? I haven't tried it out yet. I think the Blight build. So the Blight build we're talking about. Like, let me teleport out. So the Blight build we're talking about is the Sacriligious Soul plus Lidless Wall. And the interesting part, what we're doing here is we're going to play Ixfeld's Corroded Signet for Shadow Explosion, together with Lidless Wall, together with the Sacriligious Soul. Then we have still Grasping Veins, Ultimate Shadows, and Blighted Aspect running, zooming around, plus T-Bald's Will and Soulbrand for Barrier and Damage Multiplier. And you're essentially going to have gigantic explosions of Ixfeld's happening because Ixfeld's is Lucky Hit. But now we're consistently triggering Corpse Explosion on top of our Corpse Explosions. So we're already spamming Corpse Explosion, but we get free Corpse Explosion on top, plus free Corpse Tendrils on top, and they all can trigger Lucky Hit. I'm trying Tempest Bloodlands for bosses. Wish it was better for bosses. It's insane for bosses, Kerbo. I'm not sure what you want, you know, for bosses, because like you're essentially killing bosses extremely fast with this build. I mean, end of the day, they're tier 100 dungeon bosses. One thing you might have forgotten, because it got forgotten in all these patches, guys. They made tier 100 dungeon bosses have unreasonable amounts of HP. Okay? So if you ever wonder, this build kind of feels slow on endgame bosses, it doesn't. It doesn't feel slow on endgame bosses. You know what feels slow? You know what's happening? The only thing that's happening is that they unreasonably buff the HP of these bosses to the moon. I'm going Infinimus at the moment on max roll. Would the new ring be good for that? And is Infinimus still the top build for Necro? I prefer Tempest. So if you want to have my take on Infinimus and my better Infinimus, in my opinion, that's the build I'm going for. That is the Lidless Wall Infinimus, which is, in my eyes, supremely better than Infinimus in every singular way. But don't take my word for it. Wait for a couple of days and I'll show you the updated build. That's going to be absolutely crazy. But I'm going to be playing this now for 1 or 2 days to see how well this goes. And I might replace the chest. So right now we're playing a chest that gives maximum life and damage reduction, right? And 20% damage reduction while you have a barrier. That chest could be replaced to increase our damage through the Blood Artisans. Blood Artisan. So this is technically what we could replace it through. That's the Blood Artisans, because we're making so many blood orbs. So you could technically get Bone Spirits. These Bone Spirits would do incredible damage, and they would also refill even more essence. Huh. That's what we're going to be doing too. But first, we're focused on this one. Tomorrow, you're going to get the full build. So let me go to sleep now, Chan. I'm almost awake for 24 hours. I'm going to be awake in another 6.5 hours to make this build then for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, lurking, chatting. Looking forward to show this build to you tomorrow. But now I need to take some rest. Shout out to YouTube. We were almost at 300 viewers. Twitch for people being here so late in the night. Absolutely appreciate it. Hope to see you all tomorrow again. Stream is going to start in 8 a.m. CET, German time, as always. Until then, howdy do, hold your ho, howdy do, and have a good day.